Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Junk Food and You. This is the podcast where I just sort of talk about sort of random stuff. Today I'm going to talk about packaged candies, and more importantly, I'm going to talk about like variety packs of candies, because we all buy candies, like we all see candies on the shelves, and we all see like you can buy candy sort of in like bulk, so you can buy like 5 Kit Kat bars together instead of just one. But sometimes you find that you can buy candies in bulk, and it's like different flavors all in the same. And I have like mixed feelings about these. Generally, I like them. Generally, I like the idea, because the idea of Candy Critic, if you think about it, is that I'm trying to promote the idea of tasting and exploring candy and sweets and treats. And so the idea of having like a bag with different treats in it sort of allows you to try different things and sort of experience different things, and maybe even try something you wouldn't have gotten. Like a good example is Toblerone bars come in a package, this bag with little mini Toblerone bars, and sometimes there's white chocolate ones, and maybe you wouldn't normally buy a white chocolate Toblerone bar. Maybe you're not a fan of white chocolate, but this might give you the chance to try it. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't, but at least it's not much of a risk to take. So in that respect, I like variety packs. For writing Candy Critic, it's actually really easy, because sometimes if there's a brand of treat I've never reviewed before, say, I have reviewed them, but like say like Chupa Chups, like the lollipops. And so like, I come across them and I'm like, well, I don't know which one to get. And often they'll have like packages of the individual flavor. But then I'll see a variety pack and I'll think, well, this is perfect, because this will give me a bunch of them that I can try. And I can kind of experiment and see which one I like, and in my case, write a bunch of reviews just based off of buying one treat. So that's kind of a good thing. Jelly Bellies are also a good way to buy in variety packs, I find, like jelly beans in general, or any kind of bulk thing like that, because you get the whole bunch of different flavors. You'll probably get a bunch you don't like, but you'll probably get a bunch you will like, and maybe you'll get a few that'll surprise you. And for the few that'll surprise you, I find it's often worth getting the variety pack. So like economically, it makes sense. It also makes sense in like if it's something new to you, it's an easy decision to try the variety pack instead of getting just one flavor and trying to figure out which one's best. I guess variety packs have been around for a while, but we just didn't notice it. Like Lifesavers and Starbursts, they've always come in like a variety pack. Skittles, a whole bunch of that stuff sort of comes with multiple flavors. Like, can you imagine Starburst? There's this like big controversy about what flavor is best. Can you imagine trying to like just guess by what flavor you'd pick, which one you'd like most, and which one you'd want to buy a full pack of? I mean, now that we think about it, it'd be kind of cool, because there's a lot of people who prefer particular Starburst flavors and would love to have an entire pack of one flavor. But it opens up to it. And like a good one for me is Lifesavers that come with a pineapple Lifesaver. And I actually don't mind the pineapple Lifesaver. But I don't think I'd ever buy a roll of pineapple Lifesavers just unless it's kind of an odd thing, so maybe I would, but like normally I would not just buy pineapple Lifesavers. So the fact that I kind of got to try them and kind of learn to like them is kind of a cool thing. So like, again, that's like the benefit of variety packs, is it gives you, particularly when you're exploring something new, it gives you something new to do. Or if you're like me and you like to just have different flavors, even if it's not something new, it's nice just to have, the variety, just to have like, so every time you dip in your hand into that variety pack, Halloween's a good time of year for variety packs, because you get variety packs of different candies sometimes. But variety packs are great, except I'm going to put a little caveat to that. There is one type of variety pack that drives me nuts, and I can't stand it, and it frustrates me, and that is the variety pack with a special edition inside it. And so what I mean is, so say it's like it's a pack of random Kit Kat bars, and so you'll get like a dark chocolate, a white chocolate, and a milk chocolate Kit Kat bar. But then inside it they put this special cranberry Kit Kat bar that's only available in this variety pack. That drives me bananas. I hate that. And the reason why is because as you would imagine, having a candy website, I love the idea of tasting new things. And so that means that to try that, limited edition Kit Kat cranberry, I have to like buy a bag of other Kit Kat bars, which I don't mind eating Kit Kat bars, but maybe like, I want to spread my calories into other things. And I don't necessarily want to just get a Kit Kat bar, eat a milk chocolate, a white chocolate, or a dark chocolate Kit Kat bar. I've tasted them all before. don't need to taste them again necessarily, although I probably will eat another Kit Kat bar in my life. But you see what I'm going though, is like the idea that like having limited edition only available in variety packs, it drives me bonkers. And it frustrates me, and I'll be honest, I have not reviewed some candies like limited editions because they've come like that. Because I'm like, I don't want to spend the money, the time, the calories and all that eating this entire bag of treats just so I can get one cranberry Kit Kat bar or whatever the limited edition is. So, but on the other hand, I know why they do it, and candy companies, because basically a candy company can sell me an entire bag of Kit Kat bars instead of selling me one Kit Kat bar for me to try it. So it's like, I see why financially it makes sense for a candy company to do this, but I'll be honest, I don't like it. It frustrates me, and it's not really, to me, the spirit of variety packs is the idea that you get sort of, a bunch of things, but to like limit them so that way it's the only way you can do it, it kind of, in the spirit of candy adventure, it kind of ruins the adventure for me a little bit. So, well, that's my episode of Junk Food and You. What do you think of variety packs? I mean, do you get them? Do you buy them? Do you find that, do you get stuck with one of the big problems with normal variety packs is if you don't like a flavor, you end up eating all the other ones except that flavor. It's the Neapolitan ice cream thing where the strawberry always gets left behind. So it's like, does that happen with you with the variety packs? Let me know. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can go to candycritic.org to find links to everything from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. You can also read well over 1,000 candy reviews, with new ones coming all the time. Candycritic.org also has links to pick up my latest books, as well as some cool candy-themed merchandise.